opioid crisis in the U.S. Florida suing Walgreens, claiming the pharmacy improperly distributed billions of opioid pills, an allegation the company denies. Ileana Diaz live in Miami with a preview of day 2 of the trial. Ileana?
Good morning, Adrian. Florida has gone after big pharma companies before, and they've won $3 billion in damages. In this particular case, attorneys say Walgreens didn't do enough to protect patients, and they're blaming Walgreens for the addiction and the death of thousands of people.
In Florida, nearly 40,000 people have died of opioid overdoses over the last 20 years, and thousands more have become addicted. The legal team from the Florida's Attorney General's office is suing Walgreens for improperly supplying billions of painkillers and putting profits over life.
They were high school athletes who had injury. They were truck drivers who had lower back pain. They were new mothers who had post-birth pain.
Attorneys representing Florida argue Walgreens was negligent in its duty to fill legitimate prescriptions. They dispensed more than 4.3 billion opioid pills in the last 15 years. Attorneys claim half of them should have been flagged for abuse, addiction, or fraud, but claim Walgreens failed to investigate prescriptions that were suspicious.
Every year from 2006 through 2020, over 30% of all prescriptions that came into Walgreens and were filled were for opioids that had red flags that were not resolved.
After the state presented, tensions grew in the courtroom as the attorney representing Walgreens fired back.
It would be not only misleading, but prejudicial to us in a case where they have put at issue who caused this opioid crisis, and they're putting all the blame on us.
Walgreens attorneys told jurors that its company has a policy to watch over prescriptions, refuting the state's allegation that it wasn't monitoring prescriptions closely enough. Attorneys say Walgreens only gave out the painkillers prescribed by doctors and say the state should have been regulating the doctors.
The evidence is going to show that the state of Florida and the Office of the Attorney General did nothing.
Now, day 2 of the trial begins here in the next 2 hours, and court officials say the trial itself could last 6 to 8 weeks. Adrian?
All right, Ileana, thank you so much. Still ahead, it's a story we've been covering. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.